This is some fucked up shit right here.
Now available in paperback and e-readers, Spellbound, A Darker Shade of Black. Get your copy today at your favorite online bookseller.
Recently, your Serena Williams posted a picture on Instagram that is the clear definition of self-hatred. Now, your Serena Williams posted this picture of herself on Instagram where she's sitting and posed sexy in this black sweater. But while we see the rest of her body is black, we see that she's bleached her face white and she's got on a blonde wig to go with it. And when you take a critical examination of this picture of Serena Williams, it shows you how deep the mental illness goes in some black women as related to their obsession with whiteness. Now, many black women have a serious obsession with whiteness because here in America, the American white woman is elevated to the highest standard of beauty by your white supremacists. And because the white woman is elevated to the highest standard of beauty here in America, many black women become obsessed with aspiring to that standard because they want to be elevated to that high level. And because they want to be elevated to that high level, they go out here and they lust after whiteness, and they want that whiteness because they want to be put on that high position in society. Now, for these type of women, the self-hatred runs so deep that even if a black man goes out here and elevates her to a high standard of beauty, that standard of black beauty just isn't good enough for those women because they want to be accepted by white society, and they want to be accepted by white society to the point where they start to disfigure their own features. And that's what your Serena Williams does here in this picture. She practically is disfiguring herself in order to be accepted into white society, because what she's doing in this picture is she's practically either putting on some white makeup or she's practically bleached her skin to the point where she's trying to turn her black features white, and she's got on a blonde wig showing that she's so obsessed with whiteness that she wants to basically be a white woman. But what is extremely disturbing and troubling about this photo she posted on Instagram is that while she's got this white face, she's got a black body, and again, showing us how deep the mental illness goes in some of these black women with these self-hatred issues and this obsession with whiteness. They don't love being black. They want to be white women. And this is a point I made in my book, Why 70% of Black Women Are Single, that they don't want a relationship with a black man. They don't want to be a part of a black community. They don't want to be accepted by a black community. They want to be elevated to that high white position in white society, and they want to be accepted by those white people. And that's why they're willing to go out here and disfigure themselves and disfigure their features. And in the case of Serena Williams, this obsession with whiteness goes so far that she marries a white man, and she goes out here, has a biracial baby, and then this is the ultimate thing, turning herself into a white woman, showing again how deep the psychological damage is on the black mind, that they don't see a value in blackness, they don't see a beauty in blackness, they don't have a love for blackness, they just are so caught up in white that they just practically will destroy their own bodies and destroy every facial feature that they have. I mean, this is a woman practically, again, disfiguring herself so that she can look like a white woman. And this is the same type of mental illness that Little Kim had a couple of years ago, and this is why Little Kim went from being a cute black girl into becoming something that looks like an old Asian woman. And this again comes from this mental illness and this obsession with whiteness. And some of these black women will say, oh, this obsession with whiteness has to do with black men. But no, it does not have anything to do with black men, because many black men love black women as they are, and many black men find black women to be quite attractive. But it is your black woman's obsession with white acceptance and white approval that has her chasing this obsession with whiteness. And because she's obsessed with it in her mind, and she's obsessed with being seen as the most beautiful woman in the world, and thinking that only white women are beautiful, this is what has her going out here participating in these disturbing behaviors and believing that this is all, that she's doing something for the attention of black men. This is what they try to argue. But no, when we look at your Serena Williams, she's got the white husband, she's got the biracial child, but she's still obsessed with whiteness. And that's all, again, something in her head, because that's what she probably learned sitting there imbibing a lot of this Madison Avenue and Hollywood media, which show you the white woman as the pinnacle of beauty and showing us the ultimate ideal of beauty. And it's that obsession with whiteness that some black women have that has them going out here and practically disfiguring themselves and turning themselves into something that doesn't even resemble human anymore. And it's disturbing, again, to see this picture, because when you look at it, this woman is thinking that she's sexy with this white face and this black skin and this blonde wig on her head. And when you look at this picture, you look at somebody who practically is Arkham certified, because this just isn't even natural. This just doesn't even look human anymore. And this, again, just shows how deep the mental illness goes in the mind of some of these black females out here who desperately need to be taught self-love and to be taught that black is beautiful, because there is no need to go out here and disfigure yourself like this. I mean, this right here just shows how deep the psychological damage is on the black mind. And it just shows how deep this obsession with whiteness is in the minds of some black females, and how deep the damage goes, because to do this to yourself, I mean, this is just quite troubling. And it's clear to me from looking at this picture that your Serena Williams desperately needs some sort of mental help, because this just isn't normal. I mean, this is just not natural. I mean, it's not even attractive. I don't know who this is attractive to, because only a person who hates themselves will do this to their face and think, oh, this is just something that's going to be accepted and be fine. I mean, this is just, again, it just shows, again, that sickness and that obsession that some black women have with whiteness. And that's, again, not something black men want, because there's no way I find this to be attractive. I mean, Serena, as she looked with her brown skin, was beautiful. But when she did this to herself, it just showed all of the hideousness that she had on the inside coming out on the outside. And if you want to see me make more classic videos like this, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.
Now available for the first time in paperback, Why 70% of Black Women Are Single. Learn all the reasons why so many black women can't find a husband and why 70% of black women are single. Get your copy of Why 70% of Black Women Are Single on Amazon.com today.